everybody. Good to see you again. So let's talk about the opposition between Mercury and Jupiter in a composite chart. This is actually typically a very good aspect to have in any relationship, especially in a romantic relationship, because it does encourage conversation. So there's a lot of talking, there's a lot of sharing of what we've learned, of big philosophical questions, sharing big ideas, asking each other questions that leads to more conversation. It's very entertaining to be able to reach into each other's minds and to educate ourselves with just how the other person is and what have they been through and what are they interested in talking about. So there's a lot of conversation that comes from this, and it tends to be the larger, more meaningful questions that will be in discussion about. So one negative to having this particular opposition is that sometimes the ideas or the pursuits or the dreams that two people can think up or concoct together, it can be a bit out of proportion to what's actually realistic. But there is an intelligence that is formulated as a result of having this combination of personality factors in a composite chart. So generally, the people are smarter as a result of being together, but they have to make sure that their skills and practical abilities and resources are in proportion to what it is that their hopes and their dreams are. But there can be a lot of wonderful things that are achieved out of this particular opposition. The proportional stuff is what you want to pay attention to there. The forgiveness that comes from this particular opposition is quite lovely. We tend to not focus on petty things or silly things or minor things, and focus more on what is working, what are we enjoying about the relationship and each other, what common grounds can we meet on. So there's more of a focusing on what is positive between the two of us, and that makes the two people just feel that the other person regards them well. And so we don't tend to censor ourselves very much. Now, we can have other things going on. We can have significant sadder stuff going on, because relationships and people are very multi-layered. We don't just have things one way. And aspects are also showing, by looking at the houses that they're in, what conditions, situations, facets of life are these behaviors and combining of characteristics really showing up in. So you want to look at the houses to see what areas of life are actually, made more positive, or potentially a little bit more blown out of proportion by where this particular opposition lies, what the conditions are that it's going to mainly show up in. But it's actually a very good aspect to have, because the two people learn from each other. There does tend to be more sharing of opinions rather than arguing or educating each other about our opinions, rather than trying to squash the other person's or change the other person's opinion. So there's a lot of good things that can come out of it. And there can be some very good ideas and ventures and adventures, mental adventures that the people can go on as well. Formulating bigger ideas or just bigger pursuits. But again, we just want to make sure that they aren't disproportionate to what the two people reasonably already have going on. So, hope this was helpful. If it was, please subscribe to my channel. You can find me on the internet at truthandaspectastrology.com, Facebook, Instagram, other social media. I'm currently not meeting with clients, so I can focus on teaching and creating content full time. But check my schedule back in the future, because I'm sure I will open that up to clients again. Not sure when, probably more towards the end of the year, but check back with me then. I do have a website subscriber option. If you're looking for more interactive content, question and answer sessions, live videos, all kinds of teaching videos and different stuff over there. Check me out over there at truthinaspectastrology.com, and I'll be back soon. Bye-bye.